Now we'll learn about viruses. We have heard about viruses in our day-to-day life. Like if someone is ill, we can say that he or she has viral infection or viral. So what is virus? Virus are also microscopic, but they are different from other microorganisms. Why they are different? Because they reproduce only inside the cell of host organism, which may be a bacterium, plant or animal. So what is a virus? Virus, if we talk about the structure of virus is nothing but a protein capsule with some genetic material. So it is just a protein capsule. It is not a cell. Okay, so it cannot reproduce on its own. Cannot reproduce on its own. It always requires a host organism. So host organism, what is host organism? Host organism, in your textbook it is written a host organism can be a bacteria, a plant or animal. So host organism is that organism in which virus can enter and use its cellular machinery, the host organism's cellular machinery, to reproduce itself. So host organism is essential for virus to reproduce. Viruses are infectious agent of small size and simple composition. We have already learned about the composition. Simple composition that can multiply only in living cells of animal, plant or bacteria. The name virus comes from a Latin word which is a slimy liquid or poison. So virus comes from this Latin word. Viruses are considered on the borderline of living and non-living. Let us learn what is this. So viruses are considered on the borderline between living and non-living. Suppose these are living things and these are non-living. So living things can reproduce on own. Okay. Now another one is living things, they have their life processes. Non-living thing does not reproduce, they do not have any life process. So where we put the virus? We will put the virus here on the borderline of living and non-living. Why? Because virus can reproduce. Yes, virus can reproduce, but only in the host cell. So it can reproduce. It is not like non-living things which cannot reproduce. Like a chair cannot reproduce itself, a table cannot reproduce. So they are non-living. But virus can reproduce providing it has the host cell. It does not have any, however, it does not have any life process. It cannot do any life process. It does not have any cell. So here it qualifies for non-living, because non-living things also does not have any life process. So we put the virus on the borderline between living and non-living. So when the virus is on a non-living surface or any surface, it is dead. Like let us see this. Suppose there is a virus on a table or any surface, it is dead until it finds a host organism, and as soon as it enters the host organism, it becomes live. It starts replicating, it starts reproducing many organisms, many viruses, sorry. Suppose this is a cell, a bacterium. Okay, so what virus does, virus just enters its genetic material into the host cell. In this case, it is a bacterium. So it injects its genetic material into the host cell. Now in this host cell it makes its copies, many copies, several copies, thousands of copies, and comes out. So now there are many viruses. So this is how a virus reproduce. One thing is essential to know: bacterium and bacteria. We are using these terms in this chapter. What is bacterium? Bacterium is singular, bacteria is plural. So when we are talking about a single cell, it is bacterium. When we are talking about many cells, these are called as bacteria. Now, common ailments like cold, influenza, and most coughs are caused by viruses. Some serious diseases like polio, chickenpox, smallpox are caused by viruses. So here we can learn few diseases which are caused by viruses, which are common cold, influenza, flu, polio, chicken or smallpox. So all these diseases are caused by virus.